Stacy. Welcome to Stacy's Homestead, and we're going to be making some enchiladas. Now I have some leftover pork, shredded pork I made that I froze up a while ago, so I got to get that out and we're going to use that. But you can use chicken, you can use beef, you can use anything you want as a filler. And I made a video on how to make the enchilada sauce, and that's the sauce we're going to be using. So we're just going to do a video of how I throw it all together and put it in the oven. Alright, so we're going to set our enchilada sauce that we just made aside here. Put it aside, and then now I need to cook up some corn tortillas. You don't have to do this, you can do a casserole and just layer it, but I really like the texture and the taste of my tortillas cooked up. So we're going to do that, and we're going to, because I don't have beef right now, beef tallow or anything right now, we're just going to do olive oil, okay? So, we have cooking olive oil we can put in. As long as it doesn't smoke, you're good. So just don't bring it to a smoking point and you're all good to go. Use coconut oil, use anything, okay? So we're just basically gonna dip these just enough to get them soft, a little cooked. And we're gonna do, I think my pan that I have, let's see, I always forget how much it'll hold. Let's count. Do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 14. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 20, 20. Let's try to do 21 or 24. We'll do 24. Okay? So, got trash can people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, let's just do 21. 7 in a row. I think that would be good. Alright. And we're gonna go ahead and just heat these up. I'll show you how I do a couple of them, okay? It's hot. It's not hot enough yet. Not yet. When I do that, I just put it on here. Alright guys, the oil's ready, and we're not trying to cook them. We're just trying to toss them back and forth just enough to heat it up, like that. Then I like to lay it on the other one that's going to go next to absorb some oil. Broke that one, darn it. I'm out of touch here. Oh, that's the first one. The first one's usually bad. Give the first one away. We'll have to get another one out. There we go. Alright. Oh, I'm not trying to cook you, silly butt.
What?
So I'm not trying to cook it. I'm not trying to rip it either. These are a little old. They're not fresh. They're like a week old, so I'm going to have a little issue with some ripping. That's okay. I think my oil needs to be a little hotter.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we're gonna keep on going here. Get as much down as I can. All right, a couple more left. We're running low on oil. Perfect, because I don't want too much oil left in the pan. We have to add just a tad bit more oil. Just enough to cook the last two. Of course, that one breaks in the middle, but that's okay. It's okay. I just didn't have enough oil and it stuck. That's okay. We're just going to put meat and cheese over it anyways. All right. Last one. Boom. Turn the heat up, and then we're gonna let these cool down enough to handle. And while we do that, I'm gonna shred some cheese and get my meat ready. All right, so we got our tortillas all cooked up here, and now we're gonna assemble really fast. Got my leftover shredded pork defrosted. Oftentimes I'll use canned pork and stuff. Then we got our enchilada sauce that we made just a little bit ago. So also wanted to add the enchilada sauce. If you don't have the enchilada sauce, you can add tomato sauce to it too. Even add tomato sauce to it to make it even spread further. Okay, so that's what I did. But we're gonna try. I have to do everything on my stove right now because I'm canning, and every inch of countertop is taken. All right, so we're gonna just put a little bit of sauce in the bottom of our pan here. Okay. The sauce is really, really good. So, you know, I have a knack for being able to create anything I taste. And so this sauce tastes just like the Mexican food restaurant right down the road from me. Or most Mexican food enchilada sauce. So it might not be authentically made, but it tastes like it. Just a little twist to it, but the sauce itself has that taste. I'll do a video on how to make homemade sauce that I often make as well. But this is just throw together whatever you got kind of sauce, you know, that tastes just as good. All right, so we got this laid up with sauce because we don't want our stuff to be sticking to the pan. Okay, and put a little bit extra. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get our hands messy here. And I'm using already shredded cheese because I have it. If not, I would have shredded it all up. So we're just gonna kind of cram everything over here. Got my meat right here. Put a little bit right here. I got a lot of meat. A lot of meat. And then put the cheese and then just roll it up. And then put it to the side right there. Boom. Boom. Right there. Next, I just put it right here because why not? Why not make a mess? I'm going to be double dipping my hands because I'm going to use all this cheese, okay? I'm using every bit of this cheese up. Got too much. Go ahead and I love a lot of cheese on my enchiladas. Good stuff. Sometimes I'll just do regular cheese enchiladas too. You don't even have to have the meat. Alright. And then you just keep on going down the line. Add whatever you want to it. If you have olives, some people like olives. My Uncle Eric likes olives. I don't like it. Went over his house wants to make enchiladas and he put so much olives, but that's just what he does. But Alright, so I'm going to continue filling this up with my messy hands. And then 2 more. A little extra sauce. Okay. 1. And 2. Yay, last one. Go ahead and put you right here. Hey, divvied out my meat perfectly. Probably put a little bit in these ones right here. Boom. Alright, and the cheese. All done with that cheese. This is called the messy enchilada. There we go. All done. Let's add the rest of the cheese on here. Usually I sprinkle it on top of the sauce, but before or after is just as fine. Okay. Trash, trash. Wash my hands. Alright, got my hands all washed up. Alright, got my hands all washed up here. Ready to rock and roll. Now let's just add our sauce on. And we're going to just scoop this nice and evenly across the top. Let's preheat our oven to, we're going to do 375. Because my oven, some ovens run hotter or colder. I have a double oven, so I used to do this at 350, but I find in my oven I have to do 375 for casseroles. So, depending on your oven, 350 or 375, okay? For about 45 minutes. And then you'll have a beautiful enchilada. Let's smear this on the top before we add any more so we know what we're missing here. Try to cover it because what happens is the parts that aren't covered get crispy. Just like your lasagna noodles, you know? Just try to cover it so it doesn't get all crispy. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect amount of sauce, so we can go ahead and just pour the rest on. It's be a little spicy because of the jalapenos, but I like it like that. My older children were home. I wouldn't do it because my son, my oldest son, usually doesn't like spicy stuff. He might like this though. Pick this up, scrape it with one hand here. I'm left-handed. There we go. Don't want to waste any. Delicious. Alright. We're going to wipe this pot out with a towel before it dries and so it'll stay clean. So I'll do that right now. Okay, let's smooth this out a little bit so it's not so caked in one area. I love it saucy, so it's perfect. Okay, just put it in the oven. I gotta set my time. Cook time 45. Start. Okay. You could put foil on top, but I'm not. I'm just gonna put it in like this. I'll add foil on top if I see if it's like burning or something, but this one doesn't need foil. If I had a lot of cheese, I might, but no. Gotta get my pan out. No, doggy. Get my pan out of the way. Stored pans in my oven. Okay. Alright, guys. Alrighty, y'all. So that's how I make an enchilada, and we'll do a taste test when it's done. Alright, guys, this is real life here. I'm canning while I'm trying to do this. So my counter space is cluttered, but it's clean, okay? So we got our macaroni. I got to plate up. Got a nice big old spoon of that goodness, and this macaroni is the slipperyest stuff. You've been dropping it everywhere. Pick it up. Nice big spoonful of macaroni. This is my favorite part. Okay, I gotta be careful. I'm gonna tip my plate and it's just gonna fall off. Alright. Then we got our beans here. Let me put this macaroni away so I don't spill what I have on my plate. Alright, so, oh, here it is. Okay, so now, let's get our enchilada before we put our beans on. So, let's see. I want at least 2. I have to guess where they're at. 1, 2, 2. Right like that. There we go. And I'm not waiting until it cools down all the way, so it might just fall apart on me when I put it on my plate. There we go. Oh, looks so good. There we go. Okay. Delicious. And now for the beans. Let's get a spoon for the beans. So now we gotta get our beans on here. And see, our beans look really good too. Get a nice spoon of this. Put cheese, melted cheese on there. Put it on the side. I don't like too much beans. Just enough. There we go. That's a big plate here. Okay, let me bring it and show you. This is my favorite combination right here. I love it, love it, love it. And if I had shredded lettuce, I wish I did, I put it on the side. And so the enchiladas with my leftover shredded pork I made, which is really good. So delicious. Here's what I like to do. And if you don't like it, then look away. If you don't like mixing your food up, then look away. But my favorite thing to do is mix that macaroni salad up in these enchiladas and ruin the whole thing for everyone. And it's just the best taste I've ever had, and that's why it's my favorite combination: macaroni salad with enchiladas and a side of beans, and if you have it, lettuce. Now that's the best way to eat your enchiladas. We'll just talk to you later, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit that like button. Bye bye.